listening to the Spectacular Magazine radio show on Foxy 107 104.
Welcome back to Spectacular Magazine radio show, your community-focused resource. I'm your host, Phyllis Coley. Again, I got to remind you about the 15th annual North Carolina Juneteenth celebration will take place on Saturday, June 15th, downtown Durham. That's from 1 to 10 p.m. It is free and open to the public. There's entertainment, there's a health fair, there is a kids zone, there's video games, there's so much stuff, and it's all, please come out and enjoy. But come out and celebrate. This year we will have it's going to be Hayti meets Black Wall Street at Juneteenth. Fashion for a cause. My next guest is the producer of the annual charity fashion extravaganza, Miss Iris Olivera. Welcome to Spectacular Magazine radio show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Glad to be here.
Yes. So listen, how many years have you been doing this charity event?
Well, I've been doing it for the past 3 to 4 years. This is my 4th year now.
Oh, okay. Why did you start it?
Well, I started it because my 2 older brothers, they succumbed to the cancer disease.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the struggles that they had getting to and from their therapy treatments and just the everyday struggles. And I felt in my heart that there was something that I needed to do to give back to the people who are going through this disease.
So was it something in your background that led you to say, I'm going to give back, but my way of giving back will be through a fashion show?
I don't know. It was just something I felt in my heart. I felt like I've been blessed in my life. I have good health. I have a good job. And my resources are there, so
Yes.
I felt like I just needed to give back to the community.
But then you do have a background as a makeup artist.
Yes, I do.
And you have modeled.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
and so
yes.
and that's there was some experience.
Exactly.
Okay, so you didn't just go in like, okay, I like clothes, so I'm just gonna do this.
No. And of course, my daughter, she's a high fashion model.
That's right.
And we kind of not really work as a team, but she doesn't like for me to say this, but I was her momager to begin with. But yeah.
And so that's why you do it. So when is the event?
The event is May 5th.
What time?
And it will, we will start, the doors open at 5.
Okay.
And the event starts at 7 o'clock p.m. and it ends at 9 o'clock p.m. It's going to be at the Durham Armory.
Okay.
And I could give you all that
Yeah, so
information.
listen, so tell me, what can we expect?
Well, you can expect, we have a very prestigious host of WRAL TV5.
Okay.
Her name is Renee Chu.
Okay,
And,
yes.
Yeah, she's our luxurious host this year. And we have a guest speaker from Duke University.
Who's your speaker?
Her name is Nadine Barrett, Dr. Nadine Barrett, and she's going to be speaking on today's healthcare issues.
Okay. And is she a PhD or MD?
She's a PhD.
Oh, okay. In the field of health?
Yes. Her name is Dr. Nadine Barrett. She's a PhD, and she's director of the Office of Health, Equity, and Disparity.
Oh, good. And see, so she not only can she talk about it, but talk about it and what it means to our community.
Exactly.
Which is something that's important to you.
Very important.
So, you getting your clothes from South Point?
No, we are not. We are not using department stores.
Okay.
We are using emerging local and national fashion designers, and that is what makes this show very special and different from a lot of other fashion shows.
So talk about some of the designers.
Well, we have Evita Loca. She's from Durham. We have Russell Butler.
Yes.
He's from Durham as well. And we have Tanika C. And she is a children's designer, as well as she's also a momager as well. Her son is a local actor, and he has appeared on Tyler Perry's movies before. And we have a celebrity designer. His name is Stevie Boy.
Yes.
And he's designed for a lot of the celebrities like Lady Gaga, Beyonce. So it's.
And he's a eyewear sun.
Yes, yes, he is. He is a creator of very eclectic eyewear.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he does. Yes, and I've seen a couple of those. So it how can people get tickets?
Yes, they can go online and they can pull up this link, or they can put in Annual Charity Fashion Show Extravaganza 2019.eventbrite.com.
Oh, okay. But even if you just go to Eventbrite and put in charity fashion show.
Annual Charity Fashion Show Extravaganza, it should come up.
Even if you don't, I tried it. So even if you don't put in the extravaganza, you just put in charity fashion show in Durham, and it comes up.
Okay,
yes, it does.
good.
Yeah, it
That's
does.
wonderful.
Yeah, it does.
Great.
What are you doing with a portion of the proceeds?
Well, a portion of the proceeds will be donated to the cc.org, which is a transportation assistance program.
And see, and that hits right at home with you, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, because I know what my family had to go through.
And so that's SISI, which is Terry Spicer's
Spicer
organization.
That's her organization. And I met her years ago at another seminar, and I was very impressed, and I fell in love with her efforts, and that's why when I decided which charity that I would donate to, she was already in my mind and in my heart.
Now, are you using, does each designer bring their own models, or how does that work?
No, well, sometimes they will, but most of the time I do a model call, and it's so much easier for me to do an online model call because I'm familiar with a lot of experienced models, and that way I don't have to do a model call for like 1, 2, or 3 days.
So, Iris, tell me about how did you go about getting your designers? How did you select your designers for this?
Well, some of the designers I've used before, and my celebrity designer, I know him from my daughter modeling for him in New York Fashion Week, and he also has presented in Charlotte, North Carolina for Charlotte Fashion Week.
Oh, okay.
And we were there, and so it was kind of personable, and
that you guys get connected.
Yes, we connected. We connected.
So we are talking about Charity for a Cause. This is the annual charity fashion show extravaganza that is taking place at the on Sunday, May the 5th.
Sunday, May 5th at the Durham Armory.
And you said doors open at 5. Now there's VIP tickets and then there are regular general admission.
No, there's all general admission.
Oh, it's all general admission. Okay. So from 5 to 6 is that networking and photo taking and red carpet?
Yes, it is. Light hors d'oeuvres, yes.
And then it starts at 6 or starts at 7?
It starts at 6.
Okay, starts at 6. And then the fashion show, but we realize it's Sunday night, you will be out of there by 9 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes. Ends at 9.
And ends at 9. You can go to Eventbrite and just put in annual charity fashion show for a cause, charity fashion show extravaganza. You will be able to find Miss Iris Olivera. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and I want to thank him, and I want to thank Mark Jewell. So so you know what's coming up next week. We got on May the 1st, it's going to be the Teachers Rally. It's Wear Red for Ed. Then on Sunday, we're going to come out and celebrate a little bit pre-Mother's Day. Bring your mother out, because I think that this would be awesome. And see, here's a wonderful opportunity. Now, this is how it works for me, because like if you have a sister, if you have siblings, this is my opportunity to do something with my mother that's just me and my mom. And then, of course, on Mother's Day, it's all of the children. It's everybody there. So this is that special time. So look at it that way and come and enjoy that. I want to thank my in-studio team. I have Dwight D.C. Collins, Lawrence Davis, and Yomisa Brody. And you know what? I can't go away without talking about women's empowerment. We had women's empowerment yesterday at the PNC Arena. Absolutely fabulous. I had the pleasure and the honor of moderating the panel with the Divine Nine, the ladies from the four sororities that are a part of the Black Greeks, and it was just amazing. We got to talk about the purpose of sisterhood, and it was so great. And if you missed it, you missed it. I'm here to tell you. Be sure that you come next year. Listen, I'm your host, Phyllis Coley. This is Spectacular Magazine Radio Show on Foxy 107, 104. Until next time, see ya.
You speaking with Nicole Jones?
I'm sorry.
Nicole Jones, a model?
You know what?